Okay, let's have a look at the blog rubric. As you can see, there is a column for criteria that's considered good, where you get between 4 and 5 marks, or between 80 and or 75 and 100%. And then over here, column for which is considered good, or sorry, fair, and that's average mark, and then poor. And in each case, it tells you exactly what is expected of you. So first off, we have blog appearance. An appearance, you're going to need to choose a theme for your blog, an appropriate theme, and you're going to have appropriate widgets installed and in the correct places. So that's kind of and menus. You're going to have menus as well, which are also set up. Then design assets, you're going to need to use color and images and fonts on your site. You're going to make sure that your fonts are all the same. You can't use different fonts on different places in your website. And you need to make sure that your images are correctly sized. This is very important. When an image is sized, it must be uniform and must still retain the original kind of look of the image. It mustn't be distorted. And you get 5 marks for that. Then we get to the content. First you look at your about page, you introduce yourself, you explain who you are, what you're all about, and what people can expect from your blog. What is your blog going to be about? So it's kind of the combination of you and your blog. Yeah. So you're going to then talk about marketing. Learn about yourself and about marketing and about your industry that you're passionate about. Those 3 things combined. Then we look at additional pages. Yeah, you can look at things like a portfolio page. You're going to create a portfolio page to put up some of the other elements, your work that you've done, and whatever page you want to create, you can put up. So we're going to look for that, at least a portfolio page. Contact page. You're going to make sure that you have a contact page where all your details are, and you're also going to have probably a contact form that people can fill out. Blog post, articles and layout, spelling and grammar. Blog posts are neatly and professionally laid out. Font is uniform. Spelling has been checked. There's a good use of language that conveys just a normal document type. Elements need to be considered. Blog posts, articles and information. You need to make sure that your information is relevant to your niche area of interests, that your posts are accurate, and that your information is in the blog world. You do reference, if you take information from somewhere else, you do reference it. You just put a link to where you got it from. You make sure that your own thoughts and opinions are given on your topics and that they're well expressed. Then you need to make sure that you put the correct tags for each post, you put it in the correct categories, and that you have that you've made sure that you display your PDFs and your PowerPoints and all the other media that you've put up effectively in your blog and widget area, but I'll show you how to do that. Your writing style is professional yet informal. That's the style of the web, usually. It's professional but informal. It's easy to read and understand. It brings through your own thoughts, your own personality, your own ideas. This is very important. You need to write with your own voice. And as you write more and more, you'll become more confident in writing in your own voice. That means you don't just copy stuff from other people. You write what you think. Then we get to the social area. You're going to link to other parts of the web. You're going to use your widgets to do that. You're maybe going to put up logos of relevant brands and organizations that you like and that are related to your brand. Other websites that people can click to follow, which are also ones that you love. Then social media pages are also connected to your blog through Facebook and Twitter and all the other, Instagram. You've connected them to your blog to drive traffic. So then you're going to need 2 articles. The one is going to be about your industry that you love. So why you want to work in that industry, what's it all about, some of your favorite brands, some of the events that happen in that industry. Basically, you just want to promote your niche industry and you want to share your passion. That's the first one you're going to write. And then the next one is about, which is something we're calling understanding South African consumers as people. So this is where we're gonna do a workshop, and in the workshop you're going to learn about South African consumers as people, and you're going to write about your experience in that workshop. And you're going to think about it from a marketing perspective in South Africa. What does it mean for marketers in South Africa to really understand the diversity of people in South Africa? What does that mean for marketing? And then lastly, you're going to work through engagement. Sorry, just before we continue, you'll see that these are you're going to get much higher marks for these 2 blog posts. So make sure that they're well written. And then engagement, you're going to have interaction on your own blog. So if you want to and also then of course commentary on other people's blogs. If you want to position yourself as a thoughtful professional that has excellent insights and is worth listening to, then you want to make sure that you give good, insightful, thoughtful comments, thorough comments on other people's blogs, and that when people do reply on your blog, you give thorough answers. You don't just react and get emotional and give one-liners, but you really give thoughtful consideration to their comments, and you reply with, your opinion. You're looking at about a paragraph or so. Sometimes it can be more, of course, but something thoughtful and meaningful. Right, so then that's it. That's 125 marks, and you'll get a percentage mark based on that. Okay.